What is up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here, and in this video, I'm going to talk about investing in physical precious metals, gold and silver. I'm going to talk about how you can actually put your money into metals, get that hedge against inflation, get that stability, that safe haven. I know there's a lot of volatility in the stock market right now and in cryptos. So if you want to put your wealth in a safe place, precious metals are one of those ways you can protect yourself. So let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so investing in precious metals, that's what we're talking about. Now, the reason I'm actually making this video is because I've gotten a ridiculous amount of emails and direct messages on Instagram from people that are wondering how to protect themselves. They've been seeing all this volatility in the stock market. They've said things to me like, Silver Dragons, I've lost $5,000 or $10,000, $20,000 on my 401k, and I'm worried that it's going to keep going down, that perhaps there might be a market crash, and I want to protect myself. So one of the first things I have to say off the bat is that I am not a financial advisor. I'm just another dude here on YouTube that loves precious metals. So there are some things I can't speak to. Like, for example, I can't tell you, you need to take this percentage of your 401k and move it into this or that, or you need to do this with it. I cannot really speak to that at all, okay? I'm not a professional, but I can talk about buying physical precious metals. Now, that's going to look different for a lot of people. Some people, all of their retirement money is in something like a 401k or maybe a Roth IRA. And if you don't have a self-directed IRA, it's really hard to actually get physical precious metals. If you do have a self-directed IRA, then you can buy physical gold, physical silver. Most of the time, it's going to be gold eagles, silver eagles, and those will need to be vaulted. You can't actually take physical delivery of those. There are like a few loopholes, which I'm not going to talk about, but those can be sketchy. So the safe way to do it, if you're using a self-directed IRA, is going to be to have it vaulted, and there's going to be vaulting fees and other things like that. So I would recommend talking to a financial advisor, to one of these professionals that can actually help you out if that's what you want to do. But if you have savings, so you have cash stored up, that's what I'm going to talk about mostly, because that's what I do. Now, I do have my 401k, and I've been putting money in there since I was a teenager, and I always put in more money than they recommended. So it's doing very well, but when I get my paychecks, when I actually get paid and I have that post-tax money, so money that I could be putting into a Roth IRA if I wanted to, I don't. I take that money and I put it into physical precious metals. So that is what I've been doing for the past 4.5 years, something like that. And I've been able to build a nice stack for myself. So I have been buying gold and silver for a while, and I'm very familiar with it. So let me give you a few tips when it comes to buying gold and silver. The first thing I do is decide if I want to buy gold or silver, and to do that, I look at the gold to silver ratio. Now, right now, it's sitting at around 78-1. This means it would take 78 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold if you were just looking at the spot price and you didn't look at any premiums. If you do factor in premiums for the metals, the ratio is going to come down slightly, maybe 75-1, 70-1, somewhere in that range. But either way, it's in the 70s. And for me, this means that I can buy either gold or silver. Both of them are going to be a good buy. If the gold to silver ratio were in the 80s or higher, then silver would be a little bit better of a buy. If it were in the 60s or lower, then gold would be a little bit better of a buy. The second thing I do is try to find the best price. Now, ideally, this would include a trip down to my local coin shop, see what they have in stock. Perhaps I go to 2 or 3 different coin shops and see if they have any good deals on a particular product. Maybe they have a lot of one thing in stock and it's priced a little bit lower than other things. If I don't have time to go down to my local coin shop and I have to buy precious metals online, always make sure you are paying via e-check or paper check or ACH, some way to get around those fees. You do not want to be stuck paying a 3% fee online for your precious metals. It adds up over time and it's simple to get around it. Just write them a paper check and mail it. And when you're buying locally, make sure you always pay with cash so you don't have to worry about any fees there either. Now let's go over to the computer and I'm going to show you what I would buy today if I were looking for precious metals online. Usually I recommend shopping from one of the large online bullion dealers when it comes to buying online because they're trusted and legitimate. The number one in America is APMEX. Number two is JM Bullion. They're owned by A-Mark. And then they also own Provident and Silver.com. The third largest is SD Bullion. And then there are some other ones that aren't huge but have good prices from time to time, like Monument Metals, Hero Bullion. There's a few others. But real quick, I wanted to show you the pricing on American Silver Eagles. Now, I don't recommend buying these coins, but all three of these websites have them in stock, so I just want to show you the pricing. So APMEX, if you buy just one American Silver Eagle and you pay via check, you're looking at $39.53. JM Bullion, for just one, pay with check, it's going to be $38.94. And then SD Bullion, you buy just one, you pay with check, $38.06. So as you can see, SD Bullion is the cheapest of these three, and they're large, they're trusted, they're a great place to buy precious metals. Now I just want to quickly mention, if you buy more, like if you buy a whole tube of 20, it gets a little bit cheaper. Obviously, if you're buying 3 monster boxes, you're going to get a better price. And then as I mentioned previously, if you pay with other things like Bitcoin or credit card, PayPal, you have to pay more than if you pay with check. So keep that in mind. Now let's go shopping. So I actually haven't looked at their website at all. I have no idea what they have, but let me just see what I would buy if I was shopping today. So let's see. We got Liberty bars, all sizes, back in stock. We've got this gold coin here, 20% off premium. This is what I do. I shop the deals first. Wow, really good deal on kangaroos. Backdated. Okay, so I don't really care. Okay, this is probably going to be one of the best deals. I actually might go for this. Yeah, so $30 an ounce if you buy less than a tube of Australian silver kangaroos. This is a really good deal. These are the 2022s, and they are a silver coin. Now, I actually did a poll recently on my YouTube channel, and this is what everyone was saying. Now, the question was, what is your favorite type of silver to stack right now? And the answers: junk silver, 19%, coins like Maple, Silver Eagles, Britannias, this will include the kangaroos, 44%. Generic rounds and bars, 32%, other 4%. So most people out there who are stacking silver are wanting to buy the coins, which is very interesting, but probably not the cheapest option. Okay, real quick, let's see if we can find a better deal on silver and find a good deal on some gold. Hey, actually, it got 1 cent cheaper while we were waiting. So let's go to in-stock silver. Let's see. Nothing jumping out at me. That's going to be more expensive. This might be a smoking deal. That might be the best deal on the website right there for the kilo bars. Let's quickly see if anything jumps out at us. We got 5-ounce generics. That's a really good deal. Let's see, 10-ounce generics. This is a smoking deal right here. Let's see, $292. So that comes out to $29.26 an ounce. For 10-ounce bars, and you do have to pay $200 to get free shipping. So you just buy one of these 10-ounce bars, you get it shipped for free, pay with check. That's a really good deal right there. Let's see if they have anything else. They got 1-ounce rounds, a little more expensive for these than the 10-ounce bars, but you do get rounds. That could be a good option. Let's quickly price out that kilo bar because I think that's going to be hard to beat. So let's see, $9.15 for a 1 kilo. So we got to do a little math here to figure out the price per ounce. So let's just put in 915.48 and we'll divide that by 32.15. Okay, So we got 28.47 per ounce. So that's less than a $3 premium for silver right now on sdbullion.com. That is a smoking deal. That's probably the best deal you're going to find on silver. So if you have around $1,000, I guess, to drop, then this is probably what I would go for. Let's quickly look at gold. Right off the bat, I can tell you this 1 ounce gold bar deal right here, 2051, that's probably going to be your best deal for gold. I wouldn't buy that right now, but that would be the best deal. This is going to be slightly cheaper, but no one's buying these 10 ounce gold bars. I mean, someone is buying them, obviously, but for me personally, I like to keep my purchases under $10,000 so you don't get those little red flags going to the IRS. But let's see, we got Krugerrands for 2060, Kangaroos for 2060. Okay, let's see if we can find Britannia's also 2060. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That might be the one to go for if you want to get a coin. Let's see, Maple 2072. Okay, let's see, we got Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles are going to be more expensive. Here's a Maple for 2060. It's the random year. That actually might be what I would go for. So when you buy gold, you want to get it in the 1 ounce size, because if you go smaller, you're going to end up paying way more. If you look at the as low as on this 1/10 ounce, you're looking at $20.41 per coin, right? And then you got the 1 ounce 2022s. You're going to end up paying like $300 more for an ounce of gold if you buy the 1/10 ounce. So just save up and buy the 1 ounce, but I wouldn't buy that one. I would probably buy this right here. If I had to pick, you know, this is like $25 more than the bar, but I like coins better, and Maple Leafs, you know, they're awesome. So 24 karat gold. This is probably what I would end up picking up if I was buying gold on SD Bullion right now. It can be super hard to decide whether you want to buy gold bars or gold coins, and I did a whole video talking about the pros and cons of both. So if you missed that video, definitely go check it out. I'll put a link up in the corner, as well as a link down below in the description of this video. Now, to finish off the video, I just want to leave you with this. When you actually buy physical precious metals, what you're doing is converting your fiat currency into real money. And if you ever need to, you can convert it back. However, having wealth outside of the system, outside of the dollar, outside of the stock market is extremely important, because no matter what happens, if there's massive inflation, if there's a stock market crash, you're going to have some of your wealth protected. I've been putting lots of my money into metals for years now, and I'm really happy that I did. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below in the comment section. And I do want to say a massive thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you all in the next one. Silver Dragons out.